Hi, Claire.
Hi, Andrea.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Okay,
Yeah.
we are live.
Yes, we are.
Friends, sharing with my friends.
Great. I'm going to do that as well on my page. Da-da-da. All right. Okay.
So, Andrea, what session are we on today? Sales wiring specialists.
15.
We are on our session 15.
Yep. Time flies.
Yes, sales wiring specialists, specially developed for freelancers, those of you out there who are doing businesses, insurance agents, or any multi-level marketing, networking, or any as an SME,
Solopreneurs.
entrepreneurs. Yeah.
And of course, the more recent terminology, gig workers.
Gig workers, yes.
We welcome you and we truly hope you're all well. And for the time that we have today, let's share about elements of value.
Oh, yes. Elements of value. So, Andrea, tell us why this is elements of value. Understanding elements of value can be a game changer for us in sales, especially. Why it's so
Okay,
unique?
sure. So you see, the thing about being in sales profession, it's literally understanding how people buy. Because you have the buying side and you have the selling side. So being on the selling side, you want to know what's happening across the opposite side, which is the buying side of things. And elements of value basically have got all the little factors and elements that determine how people or human makes buying decision specifically.
And I was going to say our mantra or mantra for sales wiring specialists is everyone can
Can
buy.
buy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you listen further, understand this further, it'll be very, very powerful.
Okay. Perhaps I give you a little bit of background as to the elements of value. It's actually the underlying of it is that basic stuff that we already know when we are in school.
Oh,
Oh, yep. It's been there. It's just probably we didn't take quite much of a notice. It's actually Maslow hierarchy of needs.
yes.
So human, we are made out of our needs, our wants, our desire, and thus the more complex version of these needs is actually this thing called elements of value.
Yes. Elements of value is the underlying behind the Maslow hierarchy of needs.
Yep, yep.
Share with us more.
So
I think
basically, if you're talking about a business to consumers, B2C market, all right,
business to consumers. Yeah.
correct. Meaning that people who sells to public, people who sells to just literally strangers, not corporate, not business owners, okay? Or even business owners, but in a different form, in a solopreneur form, that's still very B2C. Basically, that whole buying decision is made out of 4 different layers. Yeah. So while our kueh, we got 7 layers, these elements of value have got 4 layers.
All right, take out your pen and or your notebook or whatever to write down the 4 layers.
Even if you don't rewatch this video after the session, so you could just recap this. So 4 different layers, beginning with the underlying of what we call a functional value.
Functional.
Correct. For example, you're talking about if your product saves time, reduces hassles, reduces costs, improve quality, etc., etc. That's very functional. So that sits in that first layer called functional values. Okay. Next, we have something called emotional values.
Emotional.
Correct. Correct. Emotional values are talking about product that's very therapeutic. It's great fun. It's got that reduces anxiety, feelings, attractiveness. That sort of underlying value in it. Emotionally attached. For example, if I present a photo album, it's always the good old memories
that you can keep forever and ever and ever.
Correct. Or for example, if I buy you a little jewelry box, musical box kind of thing, again, very emotional value underlying it.
And my favorite song, ding 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 ding. Yeah.
The all-time favorite, the classic never gets broken down to any other song or never been replaced music. Okay, that's emotional value. That second level. So I recap again. Level 1, functional. Level 2, emotional. Okay, next one. Please hold on to your chair a little bit. Okay? Third one, life-changing. Is your product or your services life-changing?
Wow, life-changing. So what is life-changing?
So inside life-changing, you're talking about, does it provide hope? Does it give that self-actualization? The legacy feeling? Or even, in fact, it's a legacy product.
So it's a service. So I take your service, and with this service, I'm creating something of legacy.
Correct.
Like that.
Correct. Wow. The typical one I could even think of, coming from that background, is actually insurance products. So basically, insurance products are sold not because I will benefit from the money. Besides medical products, which I will utilize in my life, the rest of the products, it's not for me. That's literally creating a legacy for your loved ones. The ones that you want to protect. Correct. The beneficiary, the ones that you want to protect, the ones that you wish that, the debts doesn't come to them. That's where that level of that function is.
So Andrea was saying that the higher you go, if you're able to sell your product or service going higher and higher, the likelihood of you closing the sale.
Yep. Just before I do a little bit of that sharing on that part about how far you go in the sales process, let's talk about the 4th level first. We've got one more right at the top.
What is better than life-changing? I'm so excited.
Whoa, you like this one better, Claire? It's social impact. Wow. Can your product or service create a social impact?
Making a difference in the lives of others. Wow, that's beautiful.
Help people be the better versions of themselves. Or our favorite phrase, be 1% better every day.
Nice.
Okay, so you see, the thing is that if you remember or recall the Maslow hierarchy of needs, it kind of stopped at that self-actualization.
True. That's the highest peak.
However, in these elements of value, the highest peak have got another peak.
Wow.
Which is the social impact.
Yeah, that's like seeing beyond yourself. It's a bigger version of you.
Are you more likely to buy from an organization that do a little bit more with regards to corporate social responsibilities, for example?
Like for the environment, for the poor, for the education. That's right.
I think for one, you probably see this in some of the shopping malls, this particular shoes called Toms, where every pair you purchase, there's a certain amount that's going into a donation and a charity, and giving some other people that cannot afford shoes to the opportunity to have shoes.
Right. And people don't mind paying a little bit more because of this corporate social responsibility. Yes.
So trying to tie this back to what Claire mentioned a little bit about the sales process, the higher you go in this hierarchy, the more ability that you could engage with the customers, and the more likely that they're going to be loyal to you. I would also say that not just that, is you have actually gone away from the typical price war.
Right.
So you no longer fight at price level. It's a whole new different game altogether.
Yeah, and what I can also say that with the elements of value, once you understand, you are able to have a conversation with your prospect. See, prospect has not become a customer yet.
Yep.
And nowadays, yes, everyone has the free will to choose whatever they want.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the more you understand this buying conversation, the less likely you would have objections handling.
Yes. And the more likely your prospect will stay with you to be your customers, because you have just gained trust by having that conversation. It's like, wow, you actually know my needs. I always say, people do not know what they want. But if you have that conversation and then it's aha, yes, I need it. Yes. Oh, I love to do that. Yes. It just goes higher.
It's just like, for example, sometimes you feel that, hey, I had a great chat with this person. You got so much of sixth sense out of this person, right? Actually, behind the scene, it's how much of understanding what to be spoken at the right time and what to ask at the right timing.
So, my dear friends out there, we've got good news and treat for you. How you can, for 2021, how you can master and prepare yourself to be a game changer in whatever that you do in your industry, whether it's a service or you're selling a product.
Yep.
Because you would want to sit with us to craft, to customize how you can do a powerful questioning using elements of value, and not just take from Dr. Google what are the questions and just pick because that's not you. Yeah.
No.
Andrea, share what's the special offer.
Christmas offer. Christmas is a time of giving as well as sharing, and we would love to invite you and your business owner, or even your spouse or your loved one, to come together in this journey. And thus, we'll be actually offering this very, very, very special offer for the price of 300 ringgit for 2 packs. So our normal price is 188 for 1 packs.
And let me tell you, it's for 8 sessions, okay? It's not the one-off, because we are going to help you grow your mindset, move from one level to another. We're going to grow with you. You join our community. It's going to be global community. We're opening up next year to different parts of the world. What countries are we moving in, Andrea? Share with them.
I only have 10 fingers. I don't have enough to share that. Just give you a little gist of it. We're definitely getting nearer and nearer to these countries. Will be the ones that's like, for example, Vietnam. For example.
Hi, our Vietnam friends.
Yes. Say hi to our Bangladesh friends.
Hi, our Bangladesh friends.
And also hi to our India friends.
Hi, our India friends.
And we look forward to serve you and see you very, very, very soon.
Yeah, and next to Bangladesh, we have India, and then nearby also we have Sri Lanka.
Yes. And of course, even nearer and closer to our heart is where our friends that seated in Sabah and Sarawak.
Yes, Malaysia. Now we're very excited because Andrea and myself, we saw a big gap, in this where many people have lost their jobs and some are uncertain where to go next, what to do next. And actually, honestly, sales is something that all of us should have. And if we have a sales mindset, then we can even look at ourselves, look at what are our strengths, what are we good at, and we can actually start instead of, some of us may be lost because we always say it's quite lonely out there, and we're also speaking to our friends who are retrenched. So do your friends a favor, you can gift this program because we calculated it's less than 20 ringgit per session with us of 1.5 hours because you have 8 sessions.
Yep. And we are also talking to friends who have been using middlemen or third party to actually help market or sell them. And because of market situation where people have lowered down their budgets, and it's going to probably affect you as well, because since budget has been reduced, if you still stay on to the old pricing, you'll be relooked at.
Right.
Yep. So it's probably a very good time to rewire, rebuild, and restart, picking up some new skills to move along.
We're very excited because we are going to be here every twice a week on Monday and Wednesday, and we are just researching the latest and the best topics. It's not about looking at textbooks, but what's the latest, and it's about co-creating. They say in the next 10 years, even in the next 6 months, there are totally new things that we need to learn. So here we are, together we can co-create. What is it that you want to do? What is it that we can serve the community? We're not going to look at competitors, but we're going to look at what is in you that you can serve, that can create. And the world is flat, meaning there's nothing that's stopping us, just in between the 2 ears.
It's no longer about going to a bookshop and buy that book and go home and read, because none of the books are relevant enough for the COVID pandemic that we are facing at this moment.
And what's exciting is because in a community, we call it a tacit knowledge, TACIT, meaning it's real. You have a challenge, you have a problem, you're not alone. We may not be in your industry, but we can give you the support, the ideas, the wisdom because of the different perspectives. And after all, we are also customers, right? Andrea, you have a Salmon Chow is in the room.
Oh, hi.
Yes.
Friend from Hong Kong.
Oh, Hong Kong. We got to go to Hong Kong and China.
Yes, we'll definitely be in touch with all of you out there.
That's right.
Yep.
Okay.
Anything else to add on, Claire?
And by the way, sales wiring, we say wired guaranteed, meaning you come for our program. If at the end you're wired, you're not wired, we'll refund you back the money because we are so certain that if you really follow, join us in the community. Wow.
And we are so certain that you will actually have that aha moments and that wow with us.
That's right.
So hope to see you soon.
Join us. When is our intake? Our intake is mid-December.
Yes, December the 15th.
Don't worry, we have Christmas and New Year breaks.
If you are worried because this is smack right in the middle of Christmas as well as New Year, we have incorporated to give you those breaks, much deserved rest that you need.
And this will be a great time to prepare you for 2021 because it's going to be a great year because we got to make it a great year.
It's going to be amazing.
Amazing. We're going to co-create new things. So join us. Join us. Don't be left out. Join us.
Yep. So I'll be sharing the link shortly onto this particular chat, and look forward to seeing you. If you've got any other queries, please feel free to leave a comment or leave a message. And we'll see you on Wednesday.
See you on Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.